Hello.
Hey, we're here.
I was giving Justin a brief verbal history of comics before we started. And it mostly started because I realized that Hulk and Ant-Man together are the classic Tales to Astonish line-up, until Hulk just eventually took over the whole book. Because comics used to, the stories didn't even fill the full issue. They would fill just a couple of pages. They were glorified comic strips from like a newspaper at that point. That Spider-Man's original appearance is like, it's only like 8 pages or something like that in Amazing Fantasy 15.
Very pog.
So there you go. Anyway, yeah, I audibled into Hulk because I wanted to try out some of the new protection stuff. Because I think protection has come a long way. Strong, strong.
Tier 2, 26 months.
Look at that. 6. Like tier 2. Appreciate that, Strong.
Very good. Very pog.
I wanted to try out some of the new protection stuff. I also wanted to give Hulk another shake. Because I haven't really had a chance since we initially played him a year ago. Probably even more than that. I think it was down in the basement, right?
I feel like we played Hulk up here. It wasn't that. It could have been that long ago, right? I don't know. Right? I think it was post-pandemic, which obviously is almost a year ago now, but I think it was like a little bit post.
Yeah. Who can keep up at this point?
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I'm looking forward to trying out some Hulk. We are going with just Crossbones. We're not going to do the whole Red Skull thing. Crossbones was the villain that gave us the most trouble when we played, and besides Red Skull. But Crossbones is the one that we actually failed on when we went through, so we're going to give Crossbones another shot.
Alright, well, I drew a lot of allies in this hand. I have Ant-Man's helmet, though, and I think this is like the main thing I want to play first turn.
Yeah, his helmet's so really good.
So I'm just going to like discard a lot of stuff aggressively here, I think, to try to just get some resources.
Yeah, so I've got a bunch of responses in my hand. So when I built this, I built it with aggressive mulligans in mind because a lot of like so I'm gonna pitch these. I'm also gonna pitch Thunderclap. It's not particularly good here. Protection out of Ant-Man, high defense with plenty of healing, and locking down in signature cards.
I don't know. I stuck to leadership because I feel like one person has to play leadership in a 2-player game.
Yeah,
almost.
Yeah, you might be able to get away with it. I think you could probably do.
Yeah. I thought Helmon was gonna do better too, honestly.
I think it was a matter of efficiency. I think the efficiency divide was too big. Your leadership, so I guess you're going first. All right, I am going to discard Thunderclap, Preemptive Strike, and get behind me, and I will draw 3.
All right, I'll lead us off. So we have Crossbones here. He starts the game with a machine gun, and also we have to reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. So he also gets some power gauntlets. We can spend Science and Punch to discard it after attached villain attacks and damages you. Discard 1 card from your hand. So that sucks. The machine gun, when he attacks, he discards a token, flips the top card, and you take indirect damage equal to the boost icons on. We are playing with the Kang thing, the time guys, time dudes in this deck, so that's probably gonna make it pretty tough. I know there was mention of those last week after we beat Kang, and now that made him even more challenging. So yeah, we got to deal with those guys. Yeah, I didn't have to play Shadows in the second game at all. So the Anachronauts, Anachronauts. Nope, was it Anachronauts? I think that's right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this Maria Hill because why wouldn't I draw a card? I will. What does he do when he flips? Removes a threat. There aren't any of right now. Do a damage. So I can play.
Anachronauts is not necessarily a. I think it's a kind of a clever name, but it's not necessarily an intuitive one to say or type.
I'll play this helmet. I will change to tiny form. So after I change to tiny hero form, I can draw a card. I will play Resize to change to Giant. Deal 2 damage, which I take in any. But I do draw a card. And then just play this Ant-Man.
After you change 2 tiny form, you draw 1, and then
yeah. I'll play Ant-Man with 1 counter on him.
Okay.
But he's just ready to hang out and take a hit. Maria, I think I'm gonna just chill.
Okay.
Because I think she's better off warding in a turn. And then I will attack for 3.
So you got
and
4 damage, right?
Yeah. 4 total damage.
Okay. I am going to discard 3 to play Helicarrier. I'm gonna... I guess like I could actually... Before I did that, I could draw. Yeah, it's gonna get discarded. With Bruce Banner.
He draws a card.
Draw and discard, okay. Yeah. I am gonna Hulk out. And I'm gonna use the Helicarrier to make the next card I play cost 1 less. Discard Counterpunch. Oh, wait, not yet. Hulk is going to punch Crossbones for 3. Then I'll discard this to play Unstoppable Force. Ready, Hulk. And if I paid my fist resources, I draw a card. Shouldn't have actually discarded because I'll have to discard it. And then I'll punch it for 3.
Okay.
And then in the turn, I have to discard my other Unstoppable Force here too. So.
All right.
We'll draw.
Hand size 4. Ugh.
Oh yeah, me too.
Gross. Disgusting. Alright, he's gonna scheme. So
this goes up by 2.
2, yep. And he's gonna fight us. Gonna fight me first. So when he attacks, you remove 1 ammo. Counter. And then flip the top card. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the card. So I take 1. I'll take the one on the Ant-Man. Then he attacks me for 2. I'm gonna defend with the same.
Okay.
For 5. Same as dead. And I got to discard a card for me. So I'll discard this.
It says after the villain attacks
and damages you.
Attacks and damages you. Discard 1.
Does the machine gun count?
I don't know. It's indirect damage, right?
Yeah, so maybe not.
Attack damage.
Sounds like it doesn't. All right, I get attack to you then.
Okay. Yeah, I will take this. I suppose. So first off, his machine gun fires. And hits me for 1, and then he'll attack for 2, 3, 4, so I'll take 5. And then I'll have to discard a card. I am going to discard Indomitable. Okay.
Fear of Kang. You cannot attack Kang. Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's from the Masters of Time thing. Oh, I guess it makes slightly less sense in this matchup.
Is that wrong?
Is it the wrong thing? Did you
wrong.
grab the wrong? We may have to quickly hit the reset.
Let me fix the deck, yeah, because that doesn't make any sense. Yes, here's the Necronauts.
Okay, yeah, Justin grab
the Masters of Time stuff out of here. I guess Master of Time is not a modular set then?
It does have a Kang minion, apparently.
Oh, okay. Well, we played with Masters of Time last time, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe we didn't.
I don't think so. These don't look...
We didn't play with these, though, for sure. No, we definitely did not play with those.
Do these have any specific references to you? These guys are gross.
You can shuffle those in.
Yeah, I'll shuffle that in.
Oh, I see. The Kang Master of Time. Okay. So we could have played with these.
I gotcha. Okay.
This is assuming that your card is not a Master of Time card. I'll just check that real quick. Okay, you're good.
Okay. All right, with a small asterisk. I don't think we ever have played a game of Marvel without some sort of asterisk involved.
That was a quickly fixed. I don't think it counts as an asterisk.
Yeah.
That was not a game-altering asterisk. The villain schemes. 2, 4.
So that advances it.
Oh my god. Okay. Reel the top card of the experiment weapons track. More weapon. Energy shield. Retaliate 1.
Oh.
Yep. And a lightning and a science.
Okay. I have a Hydra soldier.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to discard Limitless Strength to play Banner's Laboratory. I'm going to use Helicarrier to play Boundless Rage. And then the Hulk is going to smash this Hydra soldier. 2 pieces. And I'll get myself an encounter card. That's it. That's my turn. I'm not going to flip back to Banner form.
Okay, I will.
My goal is to try to stay in Hulk form as long as I can. Especially since I've got this Boundless Rage. So.
Make the call.
I don't know if you've seen Iron Fist, but Iron Fist is incredible.
Iron Fist?
Yeah.
The ally?
The ally.
I think, is he the one with toughness?
No.
No?
He costs 4, and he's got 2 attack. He comes into play with 2 counters. Appreciate that follow.
Rex Monday, thank you.
Hey, yeah. So, Iron Fist, when he attacks, you remove a counter from him, and he stuns the villain, or he stuns the target and does an extra damage to him. So his first 2 attacks do an extra point and stun, so.
That's pretty good. I'm going to make the call to play Wasp, the discard pile here. And if I'm in Giant Hero form, I deal 2 damage to the enemy.
Okay. That is a response, not an attack, so you don't have to worry about the retaliate.
I can. And I sure wish there was something to thwart.
It does come into play with 2.
Okay. Well, Maria, that's easy.
Okay.
Thwart for Maria. I think I'm gonna attack. I'll take 1.
Okay.
Crossbones will take. Flip back to Alter Ego. I could heal 1. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's sweet.
And then Wasp.
Still tapped.
Wasp, is it worth to attack with Wasp?
It's 2 damage.
Takes 2.
There's a good chance she wouldn't survive the attack anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's probably worth it to put 2. I got a feeling this is going to be a fairly fast scenario. Right?
We'll see. And then that is my turn.
Okay. Ready up. I will draw 4.
Okay. So he's gonna attack you.
Yes, I will.
I could feed it in Marie Hill without too much trouble.
I think it's actually fine for me to just take the hit here.
Okay.
Well, Maria takes the hit. I don't have to worry about the I don't have to worry about the discarding a card. So I think that's what.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll defend with Maria.
Okay.
Dead. Just a little baby amount of damage though. Compared to those Kang hits we were taking last week. And then schemes on me, so 2 plus 2, so 4. Oh, and he's supposed to have 2 more on it. 6 total.
You thwarted it.
I mean, the start of
Oh, yeah. Sorry. All right. Okay, and then cards. So I get an extra card. Get a card. Shadow of the Past.
Oh,
okay, so how about instead of that happening, I discard Get Behind Me. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when reveal effects and the villain attacks me instead.
No, that sounds great.
So, Crossbones is going to fight me. I won't defend. He won't do any extra damage, so I'll take 2. I will have to discard a card. I guess I should have defended. So get rid of that. Okay. And or do I do all of mine? Hydra regular and Insight.
Full auto. Alter Ego search. Okay. Apocryphus. When real, discard an ally or support you control.
Yikes. Sorry, Wasp.
Yeah. It's not amazing.
Attacks for 3.
Yeah.
Ow.
Okay.
Owie.
Owie indeed. Well,
I can punch that guy to death as Hulk.
just for free because it's 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can punch for 4. That is literally the only thing I do for my turn. So
I wonder if I can clean up some of these things. I want to play this Wonder Man.
The thing that's discarding cards is hurting me a lot.
Yeah.
So like a lot. I've got a helicarrier, so I can make you pay stuff for -1.
Okay.
Since I don't have anything to play.
Yeah, if you can do that.
Okay.
I will use Hive Mind to play Wonder Man. So definitely want to play this Wonder Man.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Because I have Earthsmite's Heroes. I can do stuff with that. I'm trying to decide what form I want to change to. I have Get Ready. I have Earthsmite's Heroes. I have First Aid. First Aid's not doing anything for me right now. This is attacking any form. 1. Although thwarting is not.
You get 1 damage
bad here
when you turn into giant form.
Yes. So I could cleanly kill that guy too. And I would, although if I go Tiny, I draw a card. Tiny doesn't give me a whole lot. Tiny can cleanly kill that guy. Which might be worth it. And I draw a card, so I might get some. I'll go Tiny for it. Okay. We're going Tiny. I'll remove a threat from the scheme. I'll draw a card. Helmet. Giant Strength. Okay, well.
Only in giant form.
Yeah. I can Wart for 2. And exhaust Wonder Man to ready Ant-Man. Wart for 2 more. Get ready Wonder Man. I could kill that guy.
That's fine.
Or this Giant Strength attack for 3. Takes 1. I could Inspire and Presence him, but I can't attack again.
You can also just First Aid me.
I could First Aid you.
I've got a big health pool. Yeah, so
I'll do that.
I'll be taking a beating. My like I said, my plan is to try to stay in Hulk form for as long as I can this game. I'll punch Apocryphus.
Bang.
And that has to get discarded. Okay, that's all I got.
Yeah, I don't think I could have. I guess there was a possibility of me discarding one of those things, but instead of something I did, but it's fine.
I think it's fine. 4. I will eventually draw one of the cards that is good at defense. So
this goes up. Then, oh, did you want to go to Bruce form, or
no.
did you go to Hulk?
No, I'll stay in Hulk.
Okay, so
I ended up drawing in my opener a lot of the responses. They're all fairly cheap. No, the thing that got rid of Shadows of the Past, I think, probably saved the game for us. I think
yeah,
we were in bad
that's
trouble
not great.
The abomination just showed up, so.
All right, crossbows that attack me. I'm just gonna take it.
Okay.
I'm not scared. 2, 3 damage. And it's gonna attack you as well.
You have to discard a card.
No. Goodbye, Swarm Tactics.
I am actually going to defend this, so
okay.
I'll defend for 3.
Ooh,
ow!
God,
I don't have the. I had that card in my hand last turn. The one that when the boost cards turned up, you do damage to them. And you cancel all the icons. So naturally, and now I got to discard a card. I will discard Indomitable.
Okay. Yep. Not great. Crossbones Assault. I'm going to play with 4.
Okay.
And accelerates. And defeated. Crossbones activates against the player defeated this game. Good.
Ouch. Gang up hero. The villain and each minion engage with you attacks you. Okay, so he's going to attack me for 2. 5, so he'll hit me for 5, and I'll have to discard another card. Power. So I'll discard it. I got a 2-card hand going into this turn.
It's not amazing.
Okay. Passes over to here. I'm at 6. I am going to use the Helicarrier for 3. I'll discard Limitless Strength and play Iron Fist. Speaking of,
sweet.
I will put. He's got 2 Mystic counters on him. He is going to fight. So he'll remove a Mystic counter. He will get retaliated on. But he's going to hit for 2, 3, and stun. So.
Okay, cool.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
It definitely feels weird going back to older villains. I bet Rhino is just like a joke.
Oh yeah, for sure. No doubt. Well, I kind of want to get these Risk Gauntlets in play because they're really, really good. I can play those with Pim Particles. I'm in Tiny Hero form. So I draw a card. Pretty good, pretty good. I feel like
I had so many cards to discard.
I can discard the Power Gauntlets.
Yeah, the thing that's discarding cards has got to go.
That's that.
Yeah, that has got to go.
That's a hero form, right? Her action. Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
yeah, that's got to go. So I can actually like play cards.
I can thwart 2.
You moved that up last turn, right?
I did.
We were both in hero form, so you did attacking.
And either attack with Wonderman, which would kill him. Still got retaliate. I can just ready Ant-Man, first minus heroes, and I can either heal for 3 or thwart for 2 more. I'll just thwart. Okay. Keeping that safe, and then I'll switch to Scott Lang.
Okay.
And I get to heal damage. And that is it.
I use the. I will draw 4. Ugh. It's classic. Classic. Draw all of your hero cards at the same time.
Oh, yep.
All right.
So this goes up by 2. 3.
3. Yeah.
He will attack you. He's stunned.
Yep.
He will thwart on me. 2 plus 2, so 4 more. That's probably good. I thwarted so much. And hurts.
Wild Run. Win reveal. Discard 1 random card from your hand.
My God.
Hulk Smash. The best card in the deck.
All right, great. Insight 1. Jeez. Okay. Next turn. All right, so I'm gonna get big. Whoop, 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 whoop. Deal damage to an enemy. I'll deal damage to Hydra guy.
Hydra guy.
Hydra regular is his name. Literal Hydra man. Generic Hydra man.
I guess tonight's actually an appropriate night to talk about WandaVision. Is anybody else watching WandaVision? I have been pleasantly surprised.
I also heal 2 damage. Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. I binged it all yesterday. I was pretty happy about it. Excited to watch more. I'm going to play the Giant Stomp. So it deals 1 damage to each minion and 8 damage to an enemy. So takes 1 as well. I'll do 8 to Crossbones.
Which will convert him. You haven't, but spoil away. I won't spoil. We won't go into super spoilers, but I loved the. Some of my friends were like, the first episode's okay, just kind of stick with it. I loved the first episode. The whole premise behind the first episode is it's like I Dream of Jeannie or Bewitched. It's like the classic 50s sitcom, and it's just Scarlet Witch and Vision hanging out. So
it's pretty good.
And but then you have like some Twin Peaks-esque stuff that kind of happens in it, and you're just kind of like, that was weird. So I like it when shows are actively messing with you. So
I think I probably want to thwart this turn because that's looking scary. So I will play Resize to switch to my other hero form.
Yep. Get the draw card.
Get the draw card. Yeah. And remove a threat. I get to draw 2 cards because of Resize. 2. Okay. Play an army of ants, and I'm in tiny hero form, so I can draw a card with Pin Particles. Okay, I'm gonna play another army of ants. Beep, beep, beep. I'll use the energy to use the risk gauntlets to confuse him. Pretty good. I will. This is not an attack, so that's good. So I'll do 2 more damage to Crossbones.
Mm-hmm. This is like the best turn Evas have ever taken in any of our.
Yeah. I'll thwart for 2.
I don't think we've ever taken a turn this good in this.
Wonder Man can't do anything. I guess I get thwart, which might be good here because he's gonna attack me.
Yeah,
so I could feed him to villain. Okay. Yeah, ants are pretty sweet. I don't think you ever got a chance to get the army of ants out. You're playing them.
All right, my turn. I kept having to discard them as fist, I think, for the gauntlets.
I mean, it makes sense. It's probably more.
I'm going to use the Helicarry to make my next card cost -1. I will play Hulk Smash, spending all fist resources. So Hulk is going to fight Wild Run with a +10 attack and overkill. 14 damage to Wild Run. 4 of it kills Wild Run. The other 10 spills over to Crossbones. Cacao!
All right.
Wow! All right, that made all the frustration of playing Hulk up to this point worth it. And then Iron Fist is going to attack. This is a response when he attacks an enemy. Remove 1, so he'll do the damage, and then explode.
Okay.
But he'll do 3 and stun.
Falcon Winter Soldier preview. I did watch that.
I did not see that.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet. So it sounds like Disney's gonna be like, half of the year here's a bunch of Marvel stuff. The next half of the year here's a bunch of Star Wars stuff, which I'm totally fine with.
Okay, I guess I will. It feels. It is the Hulk. I'm at 6. Yep. I don't think the Hulk would. Crossbones is at 17.
He's very weak.
I'll stay in Hulk form.
Okay. Although if you transition a banner, the confused and stunned would happen this turn.
Yeah,
so it's like a blank turn.
I don't think I'm a Hulk RP over here. I don't think a Hulk's gonna give up in the middle of the fight.
You're right. You're right.
All right, so that's gonna go up by 2.
3, right?
Oh yeah, 3. A whole 3.
Alan Tudyk won't be in the Cassian series, really? I thought he was actually filming for it. I swear I saw him in like body capture stuff for K2SO. Not the first season. I guess that makes sense if he doesn't make K2SO till later. I swear I saw him on Star Wars sets though. I could be wrong though. Who knows? I saw a preview for some show he's in that looks pretty bad, where he's like an alien. But the trailer was like, that was one of the worst trailers I've ever seen for a show. And it's on some network that doesn't exist. I heard from a friend today. Okay. Okay. I see.
It's Facebook rumors. Legitimate.
Yeah, the weird alien doctor. I didn't know he was a doctor, but I just saw like he was an alien, and that's pretty much all I got out of the trailer.
Just went flying into the villain description.
Okay. So
I do have Iron Fist if you are looking for.
Okay.
You probably don't have that.
That already happened?
Yeah, that's gone up.
He's attacking me.
Stunned.
He is attacking you.
I will defend, and I am going to play Desperate Defense. So when I defend against an attack, I get +2 defense for that attack, and if I take no damage, I ready my hero.
So 3, 4, 6.
I defended for 5. So I take 1, and I have to discard a card.
No, yeah, the discard thing's gone.
Oh, wait, hang on. I will use Preemptive Strike. So when a boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks, cancels all boost icons on that card and deal 1 damage to that villain for each boost icon canceled this way.
Okay.
So, JK. That's why I kept that. So it takes 2. I take no damage from the attack, and I am ready.
Okay. Ah! There you go. It's a not yet. Okay, I see. He's listed in Andor on IMDb.
But IMDb is basically a rumor mill until...
Yeah, true. I mean, maybe they're like keeping stuff quiet.
It could be. Yeah, who knows?
He's not allowed to talk about it or something like that.
He could be like... It could very well be that he's just like series finale kind of thing. Right?
Yeah.
Like the whole season of Cassian leads up to K2.
Choose to either take 2 damage or replace 1 threat on the main. I'll just take 2 damage. Ant-Man is in no danger at all right now.
I've been getting beat on.
Yeah.
And that's what Hulk is here for.
Sir Raston, guard and retaliate 1. Ooh, 6
Yikes.
health. What the heck is this guy?
What? WTF?
That's disgusting. And he's got guard. SuperheroHype.com says Tudyk says he won't be season 1.
SuperheroHype.com.
SuperheroHype.com seems like a pretty legit site.
I'm going to go to TabletopRoyale.com and say that we've heard that Alan Tudyk and his clone. Alan Tudyk will be reprising his role from the Fox series Dollhouse in it, tying Dollhouse into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Star Wars Cinematic Universe. Okay, Cornered Staff. When revealed, discard one player cards from the top of the encounter deck. Place 1 additional threat here for each boost icon on cards discarded this way. Okay, so 1. All right.
2 more?
No, just 1 more.
Oh, just 1 more.
That was a star. Okay. Quick Strike. Terminatrix attack gains piercing. Give this enemy 2 more boost cards.
God.
Well, it's a good thing that wasn't. Well, I have no hand.
Well, okay.
What's Crossbones at 15?
Yeah. I do have a guard guy to deal with, though. Somehow.
This move, though, I first now?
Yeah, you're first.
Okay. I am... I think Hulk is going to just rage on Crossbones.
Alright.
I'll slap for 4.
You take 1.
And I think I finally go to banner form.
Okay.
I lose my Boundless Rage. I do have a helicarrier, so I can make stuff reduce -1.
That's good.
This is alter ego resource, so I can't use this as an action during your turn. Then I couldn't use this to.
Does it say gain a resource?
It says generate a brain resource, and it says alter ego resource. So I assume it's not an action, so you can't like call for me to use it, right?
I believe so.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I gotta deal with Sir Reston. My ants can eat this Hydro Bomber. A
Dollhouse. Dollhouse is a deep cut. Is that considered a deep cut around this parts? I would have thought that Whedon related
get big.
Whedon related media would not be necessarily a deep cut around these parts.
Do damage there. I get to gain 2 HP. That man is very self-sufficient.
He's just fun. He was fun as shit when I played him.
Jeez. Alright. I can use armies of ants, and then
You have to be tiny for him, right?
oh, you have to be tiny for him.
So you can do it before
I
you.
was flipped, yeah.
Yeah,
So I can do that first. And then I can attack.
You think Dollhouse being Star Wars Extended Universe is a deep cut? Oh, yeah. Technically, Dollhouse happens after the Star Wars universe, right?
Yeah, if you're want to get super nerd about it. I have a lot of stuff I could possibly play. I just want to play Wasp. She aces that guy. I could play your thing too.
Iron Fist.
Yeah, Iron Fist with all the stuff.
The Hawkeye's really good because Hawkeye, you just kind of like get to have
This guy,
the other Hawkeye.
this lady, she's really good.
She's really good.
She's like that,
right?
And then I can make a call. You have a 2 cost
Thing
in there somewhere.
I don't think so.
So I think I probably don't, just because I don't get much else.
You
out
can get
of
your
it.
value.
I could risk gauntlets. So that's
you can also get rid of this godforsaken stuff.
I could get rid of some of that stuff. So yeah, that's probably fine. Power leadership, Hawkeye.
3PO and R2 Holographic Streamers last star. All right, well, there you go. Mystery solved.
I could get rid of either one of those.
The one that discards cards, please.
That's gone, right? That's been gone.
Oh,
I discarded that like 2 turns ago.
that's good.
But
The
the retaliate
retaliate
one.
It's probably a good one to get rid
So I can do lightning and science. Alright, I can do those. Or I can hang on to make the call and use. That's probably better. And then Hawkeye.
of. Energy shield is gone.
Let's finish this Hydro Bomber. Could fight with Wonder Man.
It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll fight for 3.
Crossbone's down low.
He's pretty low. He's at 8. And that is it.
All right. Oh, I had a helicarrier. I could have let you. We'll just pretend like. I think you could have played something from my fund. I think you could have gotten Wasp and played 2, but I think you ended up doing.
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine this way.
Because I only played Hawkeye, right?
Yeah.
And I played her with the power of leadership anyway, so I think it's fine. The tea time with mocha coffee or whatever it is does not quite work. What's this called? Weird coffee, okay. And tea time. It's almost there. Alright, so we get 3.
Yep.
We're almost in the danger zone.
Yep.
And he will attack you. No, he'll scheme on you. He's confused. Yep. He'll attack me. I'm at 11. Just,
attack for 4.
4 damage. Pathetic. 5 damage. Laughable. Absolutely laughable. Cards.
Kang's Trojan. Site 1. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a temporal minion is discarded. Toughness. Villainous.
Card is nails. Give the villain a tough status card. If you cannot heal 3 damage from it, so he gets a tough status. My ants laugh at your tough status. Alright. Let's see if we can take him out. Got rid of the retaliates, so I can attack him for 3. And he'll be at 5. And then I can
you attack the tough stuff.
Ooh. I can use Hawkeye. You ping him for 1.
Okay, to get rid of the tough.
To get rid of the tough.
3.
And then attack him for 3. And then I can become tiny. Oh, that's not tiny. I'm gonna do this.
Tapped.
And I'm tapped. And I can draw a card with the helmet. Then I play another army of ants. 10 particles and draw a card. And then I can resize and draw a card. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're back. Oh no, I wanted to use army of ants first.
Yeah, you use all that.
Ping him for 3.
At 2.
And I can flip, resize, and draw a card.
Do damage.
Do damage.
Heal.
On a heal 2. I can Inspiring Presence, Hawkeye, and then she can shoot him for 1. Boom.
Ink. I had Momentum Shift, which I think is an amazing protection card. You heal 2 damage from your hero and deal 2 damage to the enemy.
Yeah, that's super good.
I had that to finish him off. So,
well, he was pretty easy.
Yeah,
compared to Kang. Kang, I think, is like a really good challenge level. I would have to say.
Yeah, I think Kang is like the test your how good your deck is. So
thanks for that follow, Fizo4. Appreciate that. Oh, that was a quick stream.
Yeah.
We took care of business tonight. So yeah.
Yeah. Hulk protection was certainly interesting. It felt like I wasn't doing much, but the villain died very quickly.
I mean, the big damage turns were big, right?
And I took a beating.
Yeah.
So, because we killed him on the second one of these, right? This went up very, very slowly, and I just like completely ignored these.
Yeah, those were.
So, like it was one of those things where like it felt like I wasn't doing a whole lot, but the stuff I was doing was extremely impactful.
And getting rid of the shadows of the past was pretty important.
Yeah.
I think maybe obviously these are designed to mostly be played as part of the campaign for Red Skull, right?
Right.
And like in that situation, we would have gotten
several.
How many
we got two of them.
I think 2 of them. Which we did. We got all 4 the first time we played the scenario. And it was awful.
So I think we did a lot better that time.
Yeah.
Because the one that discarded cards was very problematic for me. I think we would have brushed through that scenario even faster if I didn't have to like constantly discard.
Yeah, usually
cards.
never had a hand.
So
not ideal.
Yeah, King chews through the hit points. I was kind of building Hulk with.
Kang's also got a lot of HP you got to beat through too, because it's like 30 in the first phase and then
a bunch in the second phase.
22 for each player.
Yeah.
If you don't, I guess you don't have to kill them then, but we did in our. So that's 44 more HP, and then 50. So that's just so much damage.
Yeah, it's 100 and something.
Yeah, he's like a marathon. Crossbones, however, pathetic and weak.
Pathetic.
Disgusting. You can't even beat the Hulk. What kind of villain is this?
Yeah. I do think protection has come along.
Okay.
I felt a lot safer. That was like one of the things that like bothered me about protection before was like you're playing this stuff and you're not getting good effects. But that game, it was like stop Shadows of the Past.
I've heard that Quicksilver is good protection. He gets a free ready every time he defends because of his hero ability. So if you load him up with like defensive stats and those responses, he's probably pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't even get to set up. I played the Helicarrier, but I didn't even get set up with like some of the other stuff that I put in here. The Unflappable is after you defend to take no damage, you draw a card. And then Electrostatic Armor is after you defend against an attack, you deal 1 damage to the attacking character.
Oh, okay. It just sits on the table.
Yeah, and this doesn't exhaust, right? Yeah. So this is only once, right? But this is every time you defend. So I put in Desperate Defense and Indomitable, so that way after you defend, you can ready, and so you can actually jump in front of a lot of attacks there. You can use Preemptive Strike. And
that's the one that deals damage with the boost icons.
Yeah,
that's so good.
Yeah, I didn't. When he hit me with the 3 is when I didn't have it, but still, that's like stop 3 and do 3.
Yeah, prevent 2 damage, deal 2 damage for 1 is good.
Yeah, Momentum Shift heals and does 2. So I felt like that was pretty big. I drew it on the last when it didn't matter. But it also does have the fist icon. So
I'm hoping our Quicksilver gets in this week. It didn't arrive at the store that I will get my Marvel Champion stuff from this week for some reason, which kind of sucks because I did want to play Quicksilver this week, but hopefully it'll come in soon. I'm also really excited about Scarlet Witch, but I don't know what her actual US release date is. I think it's next month, March, and the Fantasy Flight release calendar is in March,
and
which could mean anything.
Yeah. The Fantasy Flight release calendar at this point is more of a guideline.
It's like a suggestion. Your local store has something for you. It's probably a Quicksilver then, right? Because I think the only Scarlet Witches I've seen were UK people released. So, well, that was
Ant-Man's sweet. Ant-Man's good.
That was fun. I was my first time playing.
I think.
Yeah, I don't know. But UK for some reason gets stuff way before us as far as Champions content.
Our rationale is that I think some of the stuff's printed in Europe. So if it's printed in Europe, it would naturally get to the UK before it'd get to the US.
Scarlet Witch seems like she's almost Doctor Strange levels of good, based on her cards. Like, she seems nuts. Quicksilver also probably has a lot going for him. I'm fine with them pushing power level of heroes and cards. Like, as the game progresses, as the card pool gets larger, you have to make things more difficult because the decks are just going to keep getting better and better. That's fine. But obviously, when you go back to stuff like Rhino, what Rhino's fine is like, here's an introduction. Here's how the whole game works.
Right. I don't think it's necessarily bad to have things like you don't want everything to Ultron.
And I think we should go back to like, because we had trouble with Ultron. We tried him again. Green Goblin is still really hard.
Yeah.
Claw even is difficult. So I'm pretty sure there's a printer in Germany because that's where some Keyforge decks get printed.
Yeah. Even if you're not a part of the EU anymore, though, just like geographically, the UK is closer to the EU than the UK didn't change anywhere like where it was on the map. But so.
Are you UK splaining him?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, okay.
Are you Euro splaining him?
I understand you're not part of the EU anymore.
So you might not know anything about how the.
So you might have forgotten. I know it's been a while. You might have forgotten how geography works. as someone.
Look, I'll tell you right now. We've traveled tens of miles in the last year. We're well traveled.
Our government is functioning at a fraction of the capacity better than it was about a month ago. So we get to talk shit about the UK at this point, okay? So that is that much we are allowed.
The views of Nathan do not necessarily reflect the views of Tabletop Royale. All right, well,
there you go. Quick stream.
That's it.
We didn't really have much more planned than this, so
yeah.
That's it, we're done.
Everyone will be back on Wednesday for more sealed Keyforge action. I don't know if we'll do Marvel Champions next week. If we get Quicksilver, we probably will. If we don't,
we'll probably we do have the rest of the Keyforge stuff to power through.
I have a schedule up, and I think I planned for 3 Marvel Champions streams. This is our 3rd one.
Okay.
And then it's like a smattering of other things. And this is all assuming that Dark Tidings comes out on March 12th. And it doesn't. Who knows what's going to happen.
Some half-true streams in there.
Yeah, we could do half-truths. That's always good. And we could maybe do half-truths next Monday. I wanted to do a gauntlet with Mr. Jack Feet. That's the main gauntlet I wanted to do. We might throw another gauntlet in there at some point. The sealed winner probably should get a gauntlet as well. Are you looking for a good one to redeem? Are you going to redeem one this week, Claymore? I know player Herb said he owed you one because he called out Helmallin. The one that Stormstrong threw out was kind of interesting, though. I don't know that it has the stuff.
I think Christensen did better than Helmallin.
Christensen did do better than Helmallin because that first game was very close with Christensen, for sure.
I think I punted the second game, but Helmallin, like it was like after turn 4 or 5 with Helmallin, I was like, I cannot win this game.
Did we know we had a double Grunt Buggy deck with these in our
No, I don't think we have a double Grunt Buggy deck.
Well, he's telling us we did. Did
we know?
So,
I mean,
no
I
one
don't
even
think
fed
it's
Eddie. No,
I don't think Spike Claw. Okay, it must be one of yours.
I do recognize that name. Yeah.
I didn't know that deck existed, so
it might have been one of those decks that was just like in our first round of AOA and
dumped on.
It was whatever, because I think the only Grunt Buggy deck that stood above the pack was KVBS because it could close out a game and have Grunt Buggy.
That was the thing. That was one of the things we discovered in the first round, and definitely the second round, was that the Grunt Buggy decks could stall a game, but you needed a way to actually end the game. And KVBS had like the flex, and its dudes were just big. So 69 sass. Let's look at this.
69 is the magic number.
Pile of skulls.
It's gotta destroy them all.
Yeah, but it doesn't have. It's only got like 3 Brobnar creatures, right? Yeah. So this is the classic problem with double Grunt Buggy: is that if you get too much of the other stuff, you don't actually have the creatures you need. I mean, double Xylix Dominator is pretty good. But like the Sanctum's not quite big enough.
The Sanctum's good. It plays a bunch of guys that get dead.
Yeah. I don't think this deck has a chance, if I'm being honest. Destroy them All's nice, but I don't think this deck has. I don't think this deck has the stuff.
Man, Light Toucher could steal Pile of Skulls.
Yeah,
you can't play that. Definitely not picking that one. I see.
Yeah, Marrow's
snag. Yep. There's just so much different stuff in Light Tasker that can beat you.
Yeah.
That, yes, if you have good artifact control, if you have some archive control, that makes it play a different type of game.
Yeah.
Because if you make Light Tasker play fair, it still is a pretty good deck.
Yeah, it can still win.
Yeah.
When Light Tasker gets to just pick its own game plan,
right?
It's just up. Tachyon Pulse 5 times.
5 stealth mode would be good. If you want, you want Shazadis stealth mode, Tachyon Pulse.
Honestly, I wonder Uberwald of
something Foundry.
Like something Foundry. Give me a second. At least I can find it. I wonder if that deck has a chance. It's a personal. There we go. Uberwald of Storong Kester Foundry. This is a favorite of mine. I played it at the PAX Archon Vault tour. The deck has double Volcano. The floor is lava. The Brobnar in here is like only okay, but the double Volcano is not bad against.
I don't know how you could play Tantalon against a snag though. That sounds like a bad idea.
But this deck has Tachyon Pulse to blow up all of the artifacts. It has a stealth mode. Its Star Alliance is like sort of prone to getting hit by snag, but it does have Red Alert. So
Red Alert's probably pretty good against Light Tasker.
Yeah, and the deck has Phalanx Strike. This is the double Frains Blaster deck.
Unfortunately, you can't throw them anymore. You can't throw the Frains Blasters.
And I got a feeling they would just get purged.
Yeah.
Some whiny crybabies are mad that Star Alliance playing hot potato.
Who was mad about that?
I don't know.
I don't think anyone was mad about it.
I think it's like a cool thing, like,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's like, how many decks have the option to throw blasters? And it's just like, after you attach Frane's blaster to first officer Frane, movies Amber from Frane to your pool. This creature gains fight reap. You may deal 2 damage to a creature or attach Frane's blaster to first officer Frane, right? There's nothing that says if this creature is not Frane,
they ruled that because if it's attached to Frame, then that is self-referential. If it's not attached to Frame, it is not, which is dumb.
Yeah.
And that's one of the worst rulings ever. I think about this one. Lirin, Volgard's Scholar. That was your deck from Indianapolis?
Yeah, it's got too many pips that I think is the issue in this deck.
That's 6 pips.
Oh. No, that's right, because it generates amber asymmetrically. It generates amber through wacky stuff.
2 Hawks.
Yeah.
Odoak.
Unnatural selections.
Flaxia. Eldest Bear. Unnatural selection. Maybe. Rustnar. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
What can be?
It's up to other people.
Yeah, y'all decide. Any hysteria, yeah.
So the problem with Uberwald is that it is not it's not efficient enough.
That's the big thing, right? Because like Light Tasker,
you need a deck that can keep up with Light Tasker's
ridiculously efficient. Yeah.
So worried about hysteria. I mean, it could be bad, but Lirin had a lot of ways to word creatures, I believe. I think it had Ancient Power and an Axiom. No, it didn't have Axiom. I think it had Ancient Power.
It had Axiom.
It had Axiom?
Mm-hmm. E. Shelley. I like E. Shelley. That's one of my favorite AoE decks. Very well rounded.
Yeah. I don't know. Find one. Find one.
You got till Wednesday to decide, so it's all good.
Find one. I'll pilot it. I'll do my best. I'm not making any promises.
Yep. All right, everyone. Have a great night.
That's it.
And we'll see you Wednesday for more.
The world is safe again.
More Keyforge.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Later.